Good afternoon. Today I have with me the beautiful, gorgeous Theresa Davis Lyon. You want to say hi?
Hello, everyone.
I
How
saw
are
that
you
beautiful
doing?
smile.
Thank
You got the
you.
most beautiful, and then when them
No,
dimples come out.
no, you have the beautiful
No,
smile.
and when you hit them with the dimples too. I got one over here. This one only come out every now and then, but both of yours come out.
Thank
So I
you.
want you to just say the name of your business or businesses,
hmm
and then I also want you to just share what got you started doing what you do.
Okay. So, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I do have several businesses. I have a business in Northern Virginia. It's a home health care agency.
And the name of
It
that
is
business?
proudly named after my family, Lyon Home Health Care.
Okay.
Yep. And we take care of individuals in their homes, um, and we're getting paid for by them by medical insurance.
Mhm.
So they have a choice when they come to my agency, either to go to stay in their home for the service or go to a nursing home.
Okay.
When they decide to stay in their home for my service, they call an agency like mine,
Okay.
and we do personal care.
Gotcha.
No, and it's unskilled. So that's where my passion is, because it allows the family members that usually will take care of their loved ones
Mhm.
that wouldn't get paid. And
Okay.
because they come to my agency, I allow them to continue doing that, and then they'll be able to get paid.
Okay. So the individual actually has a sense of independency, would you say?
Well, somewhat,
Mhm.
not a lot,
Mhm.
because they are, when they have to go into a nursing home, they have like no independence. So
Right. But
with
I mean,
with
at their
at their
home.
home,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. The biggest part is allowing them to stay having care in the
Right.
home, not going to a nursing home where eventually they might, die or pass away quicker
Right.
because of the facility and not
Okay.
being comfortable where they live.
And I kind of like that because you hear a lot of elderly people that are so used to being in their home, they prefer to stay in their
Yes,
home. So I
yes.
think that's really important.
It's very important. I know growing up, I saw it a lot,
Mhm.
with my grandmother taking care of loved ones in the neighborhoods. They would bring their loved ones to my grandmother's house, and my grandmother would take care of their loved ones. They would come and visit their loved ones, but I think their capacity of staying alive longer
Yes.
exceeded if they longer than if they were to go into a nursing home.
Gotcha.
So yes, it's a part of my upbringing.
Mhm.
I'm seeing families, or my family, taking care of the loved one in the family and not allowing them to have the choice of going into the nursing
Oh
home.
yeah, that was like taboo to say
Yes,
nursing home to
yes,
the elders
yes.
back then. They would look at you like, oh,
hmm
you don't love me?
Especially our culture.
Oh yes.
Our culture believes in taking care of our own.
Right.
So
And
I
that's a
just
good
want to
thing.
keep that tradition or legacy going in other people's families as well.
Right. And
Yeah.
can you share with us, look right into that camera and share about your upcoming Tampa Bay area um, center that you'll be opening?
Yes. So another business that I have, it is an independent living facility. It's called Save, and the company's name is Safe Haven Consulting Firm. And with our Safe Haven, we are taking on individuals that are overlooked, are counted out, individuals that you see on the street every day, and you don't realize that these individuals have checks. They have a check that is coming into their bank account every day. They might be staying at a shelter, they might be sleeping on the street, but because they cannot afford a roof over their heads because of the amount of money that they're getting every month, that is just not enough to allow that. That's what Safe Haven will be taking on. We'll be acquiring single family homes with at least 3 bedrooms or more, and we'll be housing individuals like this that just don't have enough to last through the month, to have a safe environment to sleep in, to stay in.
Mhm.
It will be a shared. All of our homes are shared living homes where they'll have 2 beds to every room,
Mhm.
and then right now, the beds are $8, $800 a month for the bed, and that's a good amount. $800 for a
To have a
safe
roof over
place.
your
Yeah, to
head.
have a roof over your
Yeah.
head, and it covers all utilities. The only
Oh
thing
wow.
that you would need to cover is your food
Mhm.
for the month. And whatever else you have, a phone. We are placing 2 men right now. Our house is for women.
Okay.
So we are networking with other individuals that have independent living facilities.
Mhm.
And we're placing 2 men right now. One man, right now, he actually has a car and, all the expenses
Uh
that
huh.
a car comes with. He
Is he
gets,
living out of his
he,
car?
no, he's actually living on his sister's couch.
Oh, okay.
And, his sister's like, he got to get out. I have another gentleman that I met also last week.
Mhm.
He's relocating from Ohio
Mhm.
down here to the Tampa area
Mhm.
because his sister and brother-in-law are down here,
Okay.
and he just fell in love with it. He just fell in love with
It
it.
must be the weather.
It has to be.
I know that's what it was for me. Born and raised here, and then when I left for the military, I always knew I would come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice.
Yes, because I love it. Even today, even though it's hot, we're under the shade, we're relaxed, we're getting a breeze every now and again. I even had a fan back there, but
Uh-huh.
I love hot weather as opposed to snow,
Yeah.
bad road conditions. I don't do the
Yes.
snow and cold weather at
Yes,
all. So,
right, right. And I'm coming from Northern Virginia, and we're getting all seasons there. We
mm-hmm.
get the spring, summer, winter, and fall seasons, and you
Yes.
actually see the seasons. And
Uh-huh.
that was kind of a tough transition for me,
Yeah.
moving from up there here.
Were you excited about moving here?
Well, actually, I wanted to move to St. Lucia, but my husband
Oh.
was like, because that's where we vacationed
Uh-huh.
around this time every year. We would go to their festival in May,
Uh-huh.
and I just fell in love with the culture, the
Mm.
people, the weather.
Yeah.
But my husband said, "Nah, we are not going to an
Carlos
island.
said, "We're coming here."
We're
And you
coming
guys,
here."
speaking of husband, she has the most supportive husband. All of our boss babes, the husband, I have not met not one of our boss babes whose husband has not attended
I
at least
know.
one or two of our events
Yeah,
or more.
or more. Yep, yep.
So one day I'll be joining them. I don't know when, but I just love the fact that all of our married couples have supportive spouses. Like
Hmm.
Lon, who's next door to us, vending today. Her husband came and helped her set up and everything. He'll be back
What?
to help her break down.
Right,
Pam's
Pam.
husband, who's on the other side, he normally comes. Raymond normally comes too, but they're having a community garage sale. So
Okay.
he's there holding down the house, and she's here doing. But her
Hmm.
family met her here. Her grandkids, her son-in-law, they all came to help pitch in and as we
Yep,
set up.
yep.
But it's all three of us in a row. I have to do some video footage later for you guys. But we are live from PCAR's Community Day today. It's a nice, chill, slow, steady pace here. But the thing I love about it is that you get to build
Yes.
meaningful chats like what we're
Hmm.
doing right now. Sometimes when you go to ones that are too busy,
Yeah,
you don't get that one-on-one, or you don't get that the right
yeah.
connections,
You're absolutely right.
and today earlier, were you, I think you he left already, one of my professors from USF came out
Oh
and sat,
wow.
yeah, and he even shopped. He shopped with our
Okay.
boss babes, and he always comes to support me. So just that support and that true relationship.
Hmm.
Like us, you drove
Yeah.
all the way here today
Yes.
from the other side of the bridge. She came, and we're twins. Just show them your beautiful earrings. We have on our beautiful earrings from Pam's Pretty Things.
Yes.
Theresa likes her short. I'm all dramatic. I like them
I-
long. I like the short hair, long earrings. Look, I would have got my hair cut the other day, cut it all off again after wearing the
uh-huh.
braids. But it grows so fast. I just
Yeah.
like, I want it cut again,
And
and
it's a
just
nice cut. I like that.
thank you. And the curls are tight right now, but I'm gonna go loosen them up when I get home for tonight. So
Hmm.
yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. We
really
see you.
quickly before we get to, we'll probably be a little bit over 10 minutes, but just share with them really quickly how they can reach out to you, be it email, phone, website, or social media, what different ways can they reach out to
Right.
you?
But I want to also share, there's
Okay.
another business that I
Oh,
do.
yes, yes, yes.
It's called a crash pad. And what a
Yes.
crash pad is, it's a home away from home for flight attendants and pilots. If you're not in this type of industry, you wouldn't know, but it's a co-living
Oh,
situation
real
where,
quick pause.
come here,
Hi.
Carlos.
We were just bragging about you. Look, I was just saying how supportive you are of your wife and how the
Come
spouse
on
is.
in and
So if
say
you could just say
hi.
hi. He done went shopping for
How
her.
y'all doing? How y'all doing?
She didn't even have to shop. He went and did it for her. Like, baby, what color? What he said, what color
What
you
color
want?
t-shirt you want?
Yes.
Yep.
So thank you for saying hi to everybody.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay, fix yourself something to eat.
So y'all got to see it firsthand. He came over just so and love his wife.
Yes,
I
yes.
love that.
We have been married. This year will make 31 years.
Say it again. Because some people
this,
watching this might not even be that old.
this year will make 31 years. We were high school sweethearts.
I love
We've
it.
known each other over half of our lives. So it's a wonderful thing. Just like, relationships are up and down, but once you find somebody that's your soulmate, that you would go to the ends of the earth and to the moon and back for, and they would do the same for you, and they support you thick and thin. I love it.
Yes. Can I get you to pause just one moment? Hi, would you like